We're in some pretty tight confines right now. This is a spiral staircase we talked about earlier leading up to the balcony. I got the fisheye lens on. We're going to try to put some light. If we look at Erin's face right here, our main illumination is back here. Maybe I'll try to do something with that window in a minute, but right now I just want to get any kind of light on the front of her face that we can. I've got Erin actually taking my quantum and bouncing off of this wall right here, which may help us out just a bit, putting a little bit more light on her face. So the light's coming from that direction over here. We got Erin really leaning over a bunch because I'm like 5 feet below her. Chin down even more, Erin. Turn your head away from me even more. Chin down even more. There you go, hang in there, and I just love the curve of the staircase right here. Let's see what we're getting here. We're getting a lot of things kind of blowing away, but I think it looks cool in our high key kind of a way. What's interesting is the curvature of the staircase just kind of disguises, as I said, disguises the fisheye lens right here. So I'm just doing a couple more, just adjusting the exposure a bit. All right, you can relax a second. I'm going to try to see if I can do something here just with the window light. So Erin, I'm going to let you stand aside 1 second and see if I can, what happens if I have you lean against the other railing, go up it just a little bit more. I like, yeah, we're going to go another step or two, right there. And now I'm just going to turn your head, you're just going to lean against and turning your head into the chin down some more. Okay, we're just going to try a couple available light things right here. The light is all over the place. I'm not going to worry about white balancing or anything like that right now. What I'm doing here is I'm not even too worried about that window blowing out. It's going to be kind of a nice light pastel key image when we hopefully get it pulled off here. I've got a little bit of light setting up on Erin's face right here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm going to be with a fisheye lens because again, I want all these curvy things kind of working for me here. Good. And now bring your head back around this way. Right there, perfect. And just kind of playing with the composition. Right here, happy, happy, great. And I think that looks kind of interesting, and we got decent light on her face too. The fact that the window's blowing out doesn't really bother me too much. This is more of a stylized kind of a portrait, I guess, if you want to call it that, because of all the lines curving and everything else. I see some more things happening up there, so let me have you go up the steps, maybe to that part of the railing, and then as I turn you back into the light, right about there, and now just leaning into this front railing again, and that should be a little bit easier to turn into the light over here. I like that. Turn your head some more, up back, chin down a little bit more, just a bit. Perfect. And I think that looks interesting with the lines leading right on up to her. I've got the correct exposure, it seems, on her face. I don't have quite the correct exposure on everything else blowing out here, but I keep thinking, boy, there's some possibilities in Photoshop or Lightroom that would really help me out here. Okay, head turning this way a fraction, chin down again. Good, 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 and again. All right, you guys can relax. Anyway, I think we got a really unusual composition here with the swooping lines of the railing, the curve of the under part of the staircase right here, and just the blown out windows, I think just kind of add to the whole pastel key feel of the whole thing. So I think there's kind of an unusual, stylized, kind of a cool image here. So anyway, let's move into probably our last location here at Sacred Heart Church.